Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another MyStRo gaming production, and as you can tell, we are playing some Would You Rather. For the old classic people, you know I've done this once before. I believe it was once before, maybe twice, who knows. Go back into the archives, have a little look if you're really curious to how many times I've played this before. But we are starting off with this question. Would you rather lose your preferred thumb, for me my left thumb, or lose your index and middle finger on your preferred hand? So I lose two fingers, or I can lose my thumb. I mean, I guess I could learn to grab things with two fingers. I'm not quite sure. You know what? How would, like, two fingers... No, we could make this work. Yeah, two fingers. Well, maybe that way. Yeah, that would feel really weird, but I'm taking the two fingers. I want to lose my two fingers. My thumb's a lot more versatile. And apparently people don't need their thumbs. Apparently everyone just wants to grab stuff like that. Me personally, I can go with these three. But that doesn't matter, because we are on to the next question. Now, the way I've done this with the overlay, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get to the next question. Perhaps. Can I just arrow key it? Yes, I can arrow key it. Let's go. Genius production here, people. Genius production. When addressing a person, would you rather begin every sentence with, "I'ma let you finish," or end every sentence with, "in bed"? I guess I could make "I'ma let you finish" work into my sentence a little better. But I kind of like the randomness of just randomly ending everything in bed. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with "in bed." I just want to see the facial expressions of people when I end every single sentence with "in bed." Because I bet you guys would love it in bed. See? It's great. We all love "in bed." Would you rather, in bed, have gravity shut off for 1 day, so I float into space and die, or have everyone around you go insane and want to kill you? So we all die, or everyone around me tries to kill me. I mean, I can like the idea of being hunted, not gonna lie. Sounds a little weird. People wanting to track me down, kill me, but it seems pretty adventurous. Who wants gravity shut off? All of us just floating off dead in a day? No, let's have the entertainment of them chasing me around, trying to kill me. Apparently, everyone wants to go on a kamikaze mission. Everyone wants everyone to die. If I die, you all die. I would much rather it be just me. Or at least me attempting to survive. Not necessarily going to get killed. Although there is quite a lot of people around me. But still. Anyways, if you had to kill one of these two, would you rather kill Abraham Lincoln so that slavery still existed? Bit dark, literally, if you're going off skin colour. Or kill George Washington so that we lost. Honestly, neither of these... No, let's just skip that one. That's ridiculous. If you could watch only one show for the rest of your life, would you rather watch Sherlock Holmes or watch Doctor Who? Now, which Sherlock? Because I'm very picky on my Sherlocks. I love Sherlock Holmes and everything Sherlock Holmes related. I love Doctor Who and everything Doctor Who related. Besides the latest Doctor and the one before, when we got very liberal and let's just skip the whole script writing part and let's just try and rewrite history in a more liberal way. But mini Doctor Who ran out the way. I've binge watched a lot of Doctor Who. I've not seen any Doctor Who that I couldn't not really stomach to watch. there is some Sherlocks that I'm not so keen on. So I think I'd have to go with the Doctor Who. I'll just binge watch early Doctor Who's. That's how I would go. The good old, we can only have 2 or 3 Daleks because we haven't got CGI yet. If you could bring back the 90s, would you rather bring back 90s style, music, etc., or stick with the current trends? Honestly, if we're going based off music, style, etc., I'm going back to the 90s. The 90s was amazing. A lot of music today, they can't sing, it's brain dead. Autotune is way too heavy. And quite frankly, you or I could sing in today's day because autotune is all the rage. Anyways, would you rather be in the Fallout universe or be in the Skyrim universe? Now, this really depends on whereabouts on this spectrum you fall. Are you just... Is it just me as me? Or is it me as badass Fallout character in Fallout? Or is it me as badass Skyrim character? If we're going just me, throw me in the universe right now, I'm taking Skyrim. I feel like there's places I could live and be okay in Skyrim. Fallout is a desolate wasteland. Like, I'm not picking the desolate wasteland. And 66% agree with me. I'm glad 638,611 agree. The other 325,377, you're crazy. Would you rather get chopped up by a wood chipper? Sounds messy. Or get run over by a steamroller? So, again, this really depends how I'm getting put in this wood chipper. Are we dismantling me so I fit in the wood chipper? Or is it a case of just sort of push me down into a wood chipper? Because that's a bit gruesome if I'm going to be forced down into a wood chipper. Also, it seems like it'd be a much slower, painful death than a steamroller if you're getting forced down into it. Now, if you're dismantling me, you know, lop off my limbs, quickly throw me in the chipper, then it don't sound so bad. But I think the steamroller, the slow, crushing pain, and to be honest, the steamroller's going to get about halfway up your legs and you're going to faint and not recognise the rest of it happening anyway. The wood chipper, you're going to feel it. You're really going to feel that one. And the majority actually want to be hit by a steamroller. I'm glad I'm with you on that one. Would you rather save the world but nobody knows, or save the world but die as a hero in the process? Sorry, I should say that properly. Save the world but die as a hero in the process. Heroic death, save the world and nobody knows. Is the death worth being known for doing it? Not really. Like, at my age... Now, give me this question in 50 years' time, if I'm still around, and save the world, die as a hero, sounds perfect. Not got long left. Right now, I should have quite a few years left in me yet, so... Save the world, nobody has to know, we're all good. Don't worry, the world's ending next year apparently anyways. Would you rather live in Boston or live in New York City? I have no idea. I've literally never been to either. So we'll skip over that one. I'll go to Cali. I will go live in Los Angeles instead. No, if I'm smart, probably Hawaii. But then again, I like my internet connection. Probably not a good idea to go out to Hawaii. Anyways, as a leader, would you rather be loved or be feared? Again, this really depends where. I don't feel like being loved in a country which is very volatile is going to be a good thing. I'd much rather be feared in a country that's very volatile. Being feared over being loved in a country where you don't have to really worry about being taken out. Not so much. So, United Kingdom. The land of tea and crumpets. I'm going with beloved. And 82% agree with me. I kind of agree with the 18%, I must say. It really depends though. Would you rather live in a giant shoe? Now is this shoe clean? Because that really dictates how much I would be happy living in a giant shoe. Or live in a giant peach. Now are we talking a literal peach or like peach emoji? Because that one makes a very big difference. Much like the shoe. If it's a very sweaty shoe, don't want to be in the shoe. Also, is this peach going to go off? Is this like an actual just giant peach? It's going to rot, go horrible. Because that seems like a really dumb idea. We're living in the shoe. We're not risking the rotting peach. I'm sure most go with peach, yes. Yeah, most are going with the peach. But, little crazy. The peach is gonna rot. You're cray. Anyways, would you rather have $150 in quarters or have $100 in paper money? I mean, give me the 150. I don't use dollars. I'll just exchange it. So, give me the quarters. I need the quarters. Thank you. Would you rather? Wow, we're back into a dark one here, ladies and gents. Get hit by a bus. Or watch a loved one get hit by a bus. Just hit me with the bus. Let's just add a little bit of realism into this. If me and a loved one are crossing the road and they're going to get hit by the bus, I'd much rather jump out, push them out the way, and get hit by it myself. This is a really stupid question. But would you rather be muscular with a busted face, or be busty with a gorgeous face? Well, I mean, besides the gorgeous face, you know, I'm not too busty. My bust ain't too bad. I'm taking the busty with a gorgeous face. Give me those boobs, man. I want my own boobs. Would you rather be forced to watch My Little Pony for 24 hours, or have the theme song stuck in your head for the rest of your life? I mean, I'd be clinically insane if I had that theme song stuck in my head for the rest of my life. And I could, hands up, I could probably deal with 24 hours of watching it. Like, it's bad, it's not. I've seen worse. I'll definitely say I've seen worse. So, give me the 24 hours, get it out of the way, all sorted. Would you rather visit Hogwarts or visit Narnia? The Potter fan in me is going, Hogwarts, 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 Hogwarts. You must go to Hogwarts. You've got to see Hogwarts. But then, Narnia is much bigger. There's much more to explore in Narnia. No, the Potter fan, I'm sorry. I need to go to Hogwarts. Take me to Hogwarts. Would you rather be 1 foot smaller than you are right now, or be 1 foot taller than you are right now? I honestly couldn't care less. I guess a foot taller would help me at work. It'd be helpful just to have that little extra reach, you know? So, I'll take the extra foot. Because, as you know, most people who are a bit taller, a bit longer arms, helpful. Would you rather spend a year alone in a deep sea submarine? That sounds quite nice. Or spend a year alone in a space station? Also sounds quite nice, but I feel like I'd be more paranoid in the submarine. Just the whole mental thought. If you've ever been to an aquarium where you go through a tunnel, for instance, I always have that sort of mental image of, imagine if that just bursts. All the water floods in. I feel like that would hit me at some point during the year in the submarine. I know it's a submarine, but that's gotta go through my mind at some point. Whereas in space, I'm just gonna be, meh, whatever. So, space station sounds the most appropriate for myself. And it seems the most appropriate for 69%. Giggity. Would you rather have all fingernails and toenails removed quickly? I mean, I don't feel like you could remove them all that quickly, to be honest. Or deep paper cuts on the webbing between each fingers and toes slowly. I mean, I'm coming back from the paper cuts. As painful and as awful as it is to get paper cuts in them places, I'm coming back from that. I don't think there's much coming back from ripping all your fingernails and toenails off. Doesn't matter how quickly you're doing it. So we are taking the paper cuts, or at least I would be taking the paper cuts, and that is 43%. I would love to see what people's opinions on that are, but yeah, it's going to completely mess up with this overlay. I'll tell you that one. Would you rather stop using YouTube or stop using Facebook? Well, where in F are we right now? We ain't gonna stop using the YouTubes. We're using the Facebook. In fact, I don't use my Facebook that much, so it's not that much of a loss. Would you rather live in a penthouse in the city or live in a mansion in the country? Honestly, not a big fan of city living. Too much traffic, sirens, just quiet. Just give me some quiet, please. So, mansion in the country. I don't get the whole penthouse in the city thing. Like, you hear sirens going back and forth. I hear that enough at home, it sends me nuts. Would you rather be an Olympic tennis player or be an Olympic table tennis player? Ooh. I mean, there ain't a whole lot of versatility in the table tennis side, although I feel like athletically that's better than the tennis player. But I like the versatility of the tennis player. I can then go out and actually just play tennis. I can't really make that much. I don't know. What's the living of a table tennis player? If you're a professional table tennis player, let me know. Would you rather never read and never buck? What's a buck? I'm joking. Or never hear another song? I'm taking the music. Sorry, Bucks, but I'm taking the music. If you were only able to eat one of the two, would you rather only eat meat or only eat fish? Now, this is tricky. This is really tricky. Because I love them both. I'm sorry, veggies and vegans, but I love them both. I'm gonna kill the planet with the amount of meat I eat, and I'm gonna drain the oceans of fish with the amount of fish I eat. So, which one am I gonna sacrifice? I guess. Again, it's a budgetary thing. Because honestly, if I could, I would eat fish and chips every day. Like, nothing but. Right now, I eat much more meat than I eat fish. The fish side really wouldn't have that much of a hit on me. I guess we're cutting meat. We'll cut the meat. We'll have fish and chips every day. Oh, I'm an idiot. You guys know where I went. You guys know where I went. I kind of guessed that would be the majority, but we knew I would go with fish. But would you rather know when the world ends? I already do. I thought we established this. The planet's dying and we're all going to die next year. How good. Or know how the world ends. I mean, knowing when the world ends is much more useful than knowing how the world ends. So, I want to know when the world ends. Partly because this one of knowing how the world ends, every time you hear something, for instance, the world is going to end because of flood. It's just going to be a massive flood. Every time there's a flood risk, you're going to be freaking out. You're going to be so paranoid. Whereas when the world ends, you can hear all these bad events and you're like, well, the world's not going to end until this date. So, use a bit of brains. If you had to, would you rather eat the... This is really badly worded. I really wish I could show you it. If you had to, would you rather eat the... Would you rather? I guess it's, if you had to, would you rather eat the Twitter bird? Or would you rather eat the WWF panda? Now, am I eating the whole thing? Because the bird's smaller, but I feel like, you know what, you could probably cook the Twitter bird and make it pretty tasty. But then again, I guess a panda would be kind of tasty. If you cook panda. Pretty sure there's nobody out there cooking panda. But if you do, send me a burger. I'm messing. Don't get Peter on me. Don't get Peter on me. We're going with the Twitter bird. Partly because if I have to consume the whole thing, I'm not getting a whole panda in me. Interpret as you wish. A panda will not fit in me. Would you rather be slapped full force by a UFC fighter or forced to lick a dog turd? I feel like this is a question devised for a freaking 12-year-old. Do you want Big Bad Man to slap you? Honestly, UFC fighters are gonna slap you hard, but like, is this a full-on lick? And like, what's the consistency of this dog turd? Like, if it's rock solid, you're not gonna pick up much. Like, it's gonna be disgusting. But think about it. Like, you lick it, it'd be like licking a sausage. Whereas if it's more mushy, it'd be like licking mash. And then you're going to get a lot. And also, to be fair, it doesn't say you have to swallow it. It says lick it. You could lick and spit. So, I'm taking the turd. I've got a dirty mouth. As you can tell. I've licked a turd in my time. I've not licked any turds. But I've licked a turd in my time. I'm going to stop doing that accent now. Would you rather be famous in this lifetime or go down in the history books? I mean, we all know the history books are very meh, and it's very much winner writes it. So, I'd rather be famous in this lifetime. I'll take the fame now. What am I going to do with fame when I'm dead? It's like, oh great, they built a statue of me. Thanks. Not that I'm going to see it. Would you rather watch your favourite movie on repeat for a full day and then never want to watch it again. Or watch Nick and Nora's What even is this question? Get off my screen. Would you rather stop showering? What's shower? Or stop brushing your teeth? Again, what's a toothbrush? No. But in all seriousness, see, it says showering. I can't remember the last time I had a shower. Yeah, feel free to take that out of context. Because I just get baths. I love baths. So I guess if it said stop washing or brushing teeth, I'll just say screw my teeth. But we are going to stop showering because I take a bath anyway. I don't need my shower. And I feel like most people took that as stop washing. But I shall take it as it is written. Would you rather raise a family with Samuel L. Mother in Jackson or raise a family with Vin Diesel? I mean, I'm not really attracted to either. I mean, once you go black, you ain't going back. Would you rather talk... I completely read that wrong in my head. You don't want to know where my head went with that one. Talk a little bit too loudly, like I normally do right now. Or talk a little bit too softly. I'm taking the bit softly. It's way less annoying. Would you rather be Lindsay Lohan or Miley Cyrus? Okay, so what level of mental breakdown do I want? Do I want Lindsay Lohan level or Miley Cyrus level? Yikes. I guess I'm coming in like a wrecking ball. Sorry, Lindsay. Would you rather find $1 or read a book? These are getting really odd. I'll take the dollar. Not that fussed about the book. I can do that anytime. Would you rather kill yourself? Yes. This game is making me want to right now. Forget the other option. I don't care what the other option is. Or push a button and have a random 10,000 people die. So I get to unselfishly kill myself or kill 10,000 random people. I mean, it sounds a little cruel to kill 10,000 people, but we do have a bit of a population problem on this planet, and one person for 10,000. Yeah. Goodbye, 10,000. Oh, we're split. I'm on the very marginal minority, apparently. So, on that note of me being a minority, white, male, I guess we shall end today's video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a lovely night, and goodbye.